All right, we are live. This is your host, Paul Gaither. This is NCAA 2014. We are live, we are streaming, and let's get it going. Remove and add plays from the playbook. I told you last time, we have gone through single back. The goal and the title of the video says everything we need to know. We're going to be looking at I formation plays here. So we get past all of the ace plays, and we're going to find ourselves in goal line offense, normal, skip, Hail Mary, skip, and then we're going to get ourselves to I form normal. I like to go from the bottom to the top, working our way up. Auto motion, don't care. X post, whatever. Fine. Triple option, let's go. College football. We're going to have to take plays out of the playbook, folks. We're going to have to take plays out of the playbook. And I think I remember, there were some plays that we had to cut anyway. Right? Weren't there some plays that we had to cut anyway? I think there were. So, Big has a good amount. Big Twins has a good amount. Bunch was at 16. Bunch Spread, fine. Jumbo Z was fine. Slot had 22 plays. So, let's double check because I think that needed to be decreased. I think we were fine. The thing about this, it was like the user pass play, so I could easily cut that if I were so inclined. Though I do like the fact that it works together with that play. The speed option is fine. The slot cross was fine. Power option, all of that, those were fine. Slot crosses, maybe we just needed this many legitimate plays to see what's going on. Yeah, but see, I still think we were hitting A and Y pretty well with our quarterback just in that cross action. I'm pretty sure that was the case. The dives, the cutbacks, the verticals, the dagger, the bubble. I think we were all fine there. So then what was it? It was trips. Trips had the bunch of plays in it. That's what was up. We needed to practice ace trips and definitely cut some plays down. This was the one that we were working on that we had set up. Let's go. This is the one we were practicing, and now it's like a little bit has lost my memory. Some of it was a wide receiver screen needed to get out of the book. This worked. This worked as intended. The Y option we didn't try yet. We didn't try any of that. We were trying very specifically before I left all of the go for two kind of plays. And I think we still had this working well, and he was hitting B, so we were hitting a variety of players. Stick nod, the main reason why I'm not a big fan of the stick nod is really what X is doing. But we also wanted to try it in normal part of the field. The smash look was not a go for two play. I think that's what we had to practice, was get the other plays. The rollout smash was not very good at all. The QB sprint out I thought was working just fine. Some of the play actions, yeah, we needed to mess with these play actions. That was something we needed to do. It was levels and level switch that needed to go. Slip screen seems fine. The plunge, the draw, the dive, the counter. I don't really think flood slot option is going to be any good, but we can try that kind of stuff. Double China, we need to try it outside of going for two. As a go for two play, it wasn't working for us. Okay, yeah, several of these we needed to try before we completely cut them. Yeah, that's the truth. So, we've cut 4 plays. We can still make some movements here. And as I said, triple option, let's go. And then the triple option play action pass, I guess. We can try that. We got 2 more plays we can mess with. Not really a fan of a slant going in the same directions as Lion and everything. Sluggos, we can get rid of that. Slam fake the end around. We've got to see if the end around is any good in this video game. I know it's not good in Madden, but that doesn't mean that they didn't fix it or do it differently in this game. Do we want this scissor action? We can again see if it's any good. This quick slant was a lot better. We're on the left hash mark. We've got a little bit of a dragon action. Here, I can take that a little bit better. Post flags. I mean, we can add a play here. I don't really think it's going to be any good, personally. This play action wide receiver in. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of the streaks play. There's play action scissors, and then we also had regular scissors. Was that it? The seam 6, 7, 8 was normal scissors. And the play action scissors, basically. Yeah, that's fine. Play action power O, because they don't really fake the power O. We're not going to worry about the fakes until we can actually call the regular plays. But play action post wheel. Okay. Another play action end around. Let's worry about those when we can put the other plays in. Play action comeback slide is a classic play. Play action fullback flat. I don't really like having the fullback flat not being like an an outside zone. The end arounds we can worry about later. Don't really care. Don't really care. Comeback slide's a classic. Clear out. Don't care. Cane. We could do it. We could try it. This one's not enough. The option pass, not enough. Mid attack is a classic Madden play. Again, we're not really using a fullback in this offense, but we're just building a good playbook, or at least that's the intention. Load option, that gets us to 78. Are there any plays that we can cut? ISO and all of this. Toss is a play that we can cut. Halfback pass is a play that we can cut. I'm not going to draw from a run formation. I'm going to draw from passing formations. The counter weaks are fine. I don't want the choice play. Fullback flare, whatever. Fullback dive. We can add the end around. This one has a puller. That's what's up. All curls is boring. This cross in I don't think is going to be a good play, but we can try it. We can try the corner strike is a good play I like. I really don't like these mirrored route plays here. Halfback angle is fine, and that leaves us again 5 plays to work with from where we were last leaving off. So we can try the end around fake, and we can try that, which leaves 3 more plays for us to pick. So I was just skipping over other plays to come back here. Now that we've got those 3 extra plays that we can pick. I think the other one is more interesting, but we can try both. Got 2 more plays to work on, huh? Not going to do toss. It says stretch. What else do we have in terms of the stretch department? Power O running back stretch. We'll just cut that one. I don't like the name. We just call halfback stretch. Slip screens, don't really care so much about that. The slam, the ISO, the weak. We have ISO and weak. Power O. Okay, that's interesting. Now, is there like halfback lead is the same play? So what's the difference here? Let's just lead through the hole and see if that's a better play. I guess. Misdirection is a classic play. Now there's counter weak, and then there is counter back to the strong. And we're filled up with plays, so we still have a few plays to go that we can afford. Let's go in and click left click, save. Playbook, let's go. Let's get it done. All right. Back out of here. Practice mode. And let's go up against, wouldn't necessarily call him our rival, but our common opponent that we're familiar with. Let's get it to it. So, we practice 2-point plays out of single backs. Let's finish the rest of those single backs so we can get into the I formation as promised and as intended in the title of the video. Alright, you see how it's nighttime and all that? Because it has like the active time where it's becoming dusk. By formation. Okay. So let's get comebacks out of the way. The very first one. Ask coach. It's 3 wide receivers. Let's do cover 1 robber. And we're going to be on the left hash mark soon. Ready? Yep. He finishes the drop back and he just kind of throws it away. Great. Let's just say we are like, 40-yard line. We're not at midfield yet, but we're working our way there. Michael's here. Let's go. Hope I'm well. I hope you're well, Michael. How did the podcast go? Or have you not done the podcast yet? Are you doing it? Like, let me know. You said something about 2 a.m. Like, I remember. Let's do the to it, baby. So it's cover 1. Southwick drops back. He doesn't really like anything and takes a sack. That's twice this play has just been a complete disappointment as a play. So, how about 3 times? Drops back. Launches it. So this play has just done a whole bunch of nothing. Just a bunch of nothing. And it says, well, I did it earlier. Oh, so went well, did it earlier. So, Michael, you gotta drop a comment for me so I know where to go. So we've been nothing but sacked here. So we're cutting it. I mean, I don't want to call a play where it's like, okay, every time you call this play, you're going to get sacked to throw the ball away. I'm like, wow, really? I'm going to get sacked to throw the ball away. Wow, how many more of those can I add to my playbook? Okay, formation, nickel, normal, cover 1 robber, and it says just on your channel, right, Michael, but like, I don't want to sound like a jerk. But it's like, I'm totally not going to remember exactly, like, Wolf YT when I'm done, like, writing this. Like, I try my best to remember everything, but, like, to type it all in. You know what? Instead of saying that, I'm going to put the effort, Michael. I'm going to put that extra effort. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to open up a new tab. I'm opening up a new tab. I'm going to type it in right now. I'm going to type in Michael Wolf YT. Search for that user. I think I see your channel right here. It says videos. It doesn't show live, Michael. It just shows shorts and videos. Now, it says 1 hour ago. So you know what, Michael? It says the Alpha Podcast, Episode 1 and Episode 2. So you know what I'm going to do, Michael? I'm going to click on here, Save to Playlist. And I'm going to click to my playlist, my Watch Later. And then I'm going to add the other one to Watch Later. And I got your back, yo. I got your back. That's what's up. As Patrick C right here. I watch his live videos. I love watching Retro Madden. As Patrick, I live for it. When I make a promise, I follow through. Right? That's what's up. So, making adjustments, going back to my free music that I had going on. And going back to the chat. And then you said, Patrick says, yeah, don't call a play in-game when it never worked in practice. Exactly, Patrick. And says, you're here for the old school smash mouth I formation football, bro. Fullbacks, yeah, right down the middle. Let's go. Let's read that in Patrick's voice. I'm here for the old school smash mouth football formation, bro. Fullbacks, yeah! Right down the middle. Oh, yeah. I'm going to tell you what right here, fella. I'm here for the I formation, yeah! Right, and it says, I don't IDH or IDK any setup to do stuff exactly. All right, brother. So let's go. I gotta watch Macho Man Randy Savage and remember his like famous lines so that I could copy them. And basically, we've got like this double comeback action. We've got an option route here by RB. So, do we have anything? Let's find out. Southwick drops back, is lost, and he's throwing off his back foot, which I don't like, even though it's a completion. Practice, brother. Yeah, no. If you listen up here, it's Randy Savage. And then you've got the Ric Flair, the People's Champ. Woo! The Nature Boy. Oh yeah, the Nature Boy. It's gonna be a wild one here in WrestleMania 14. Yeah! Now don't you touch my wife! Get your dirty hands off of her. Who do you think you are? Yeah! What do you think I have right here? I've got a bucket. Why do you think I've got a bucket here? Because I'm going to clean up the competition. Yeah! Okay, I don't like this play. We're like going off the back foot and throwing to no man's land. So that's 2 plays that we can cut. And we're just playing against cover 1. Which like should be to our advantage because they tend to just cover too high and then we throw underneath it. And it's like he's like freaking out and just how everything is like it really is to our advantage. We run up and he's just letting this happen as a corner. Like look that he sees what's happening. And he's like, brother, I'm going to go back here and I'm going to cover the curl like that. Yeah. I think we need to go into the settings and we need to increase the difficulty of the defense. We need to make sure that the only reason that they're getting the beat is because their coverage isn't as nice. Yeah. Exactly, the famous line, the oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then Michael says, I'm also guessing you love wrestling too. I was raised on wrestling, the 80s style. There was the Attitude Era that was nice. Big fan of WCW in, what was it? WCW versus NWO Revenge, the game. There was the Attitude Era. Then I stopped paying attention for a long time. My wife and her sister actually really loved a lot of wrestling growing up too. So then we kind of got back into it a little bit. And it's just fun. What is it? There's just so much fun, so many fun personalities, so much fun memories to have, right? And then it says, you got to continue to use pro wrestling voice now, bro. Like, I've got to practice them because they're just so great. Randy Savage plays Madden, right? You're an H7. That's what it is. We've got to go in here into control mode. Yeah. We've got to make sure that the pass coverage is a little bit higher, but we think it's inverted. Yeah. So that's why we're going to go with 25 and see if it makes it better or worse. Let's go. Now it's going to have an effect here after this play. Randy, we're here with, I'm just trying to think what to say. We're here with the Macho Man right here, and we've got to ask, sir, what is up with your intonation? What are you saying with my voice? It's probably all the cocaine, yeah. I'm a rock and roll clown. I do cocaine. Right? Your favorite from the ECW is the one where Paul Heyman ran. And then the Raven, yeah, oh yeah, man, so many famous voices. You got to go on with the Undertaker now plays. I've got to work on the voices. Definitely can hear the Dusty Rhodes, exactly. Oh, I try. I don't claim to be good. There's ones I work on. There's ones that are more effective than others. It's kind of like my offensive plays, right? What the fuck is this? I was thinking like a curl flat combination with a tight end and B button. I was thinking like a little high-low with RB and X. I was thinking a little split the middle of the seams. You know, right here with RB. He drops back. He's looking. He's getting sacked. It's some trash.
this is some trash right here, man. We're looking at some bad TV now. Nobody wants to see bad TV, Paul.
I'm Dr. Roxo! I'm the rock and roll I can't do it right now. It's like my voice is cracking. I used to do it a lot better later. Maybe I need like more water and I need to listen to it. But I could do it better. Like I've recorded myself doing it better. I'm not feeling it. The one that my students love is doing Stitch. Ohana means family. Blue punch buggy. But that's not as sexy for a football video, right? God, this play sucks. We're just getting the curl against cover one, but this play sucks. Let's try some deep in. Yeah, let's go. I have the server on Discord, and we started after the screw job. Yep. And then Coco, yeah. Oh, good times, man. It's like I'm not even on anything right now. I'm just trying to chill and enjoy my holiday. It's the 1st of November. It's a day off from the stress of work, and I love my job, but there's all the paperwork and grading you have to do and everything else that you have to do, and it's just how it is. He's dropping back. He's panicking. He doesn't know where to throw. He finally makes a decision. He makes a half-decent decision and throws in a pocket. We drop back, see if RB gets open at all, and as he gets back, there's like the coverage or whatever, and he's just off target. I think it has to do also with like chopping in and out of the break here. I think, yeah, he just loses a lot of momentum and doesn't flare. I think he's not giving the most accurate pass, but we're also not running it. Like, this is kind of going down to the dirt anyway. Like, even if he were here, this is into your hip, so it's not the best play. Throwing across the field like that. What if I use a drop back and then I'm like, boop, boop. Yeah, no, it takes time. Like, okay, I pull back, I wait, and it's still like, even if I pull back, wait, and try to get it, he still has to dive. It's kind of a messed up mess. Hey, that tells me a lot, though. And it says, your world champions are young stars who you don't know much. Exactly. Javon Evans and Robbie Eagles. Nice. To me, like, the thing wrestling, and I'm not saying it needs, but, like, the most important thing to me as a casual wrestling fan is the personalities. Obviously, you want a good performer that can, like, sell the moves, sell and no sell and all of that, but you got to have the personality. Like, that's really the end-all, be-all. The writing can be whatever the writing is, but you've got to have game-changing personalities. Memorable people, memorable plays, whatever. Memorable personalities. I can English, too. We're looking at this kind of, like, combination here. It's both a post and also a flags route. We've got two drags underneath. It was not working in the go for two situations. I don't like how where he's flaring out. I guess we can complete this to be as intended as the hot receiver. We just click it. We drop back. He hits his back foot. He's ready to throw it. We're getting to a new hash mark. We're picking up 5 yards. We're stealing from the offense or from the defense. Can you do a Jim Comet from? I honestly, I'm enough of a poser to not know who that is. To know, I'm telling you, I'm a super casual wrestling fan. The personalities that extend, beyond the sport itself, but into television, like Macho Man, like extends far beyond wrestling, right? The step into a Slim Jim, right? And just in pop culture media. And then my Hulkamania brother is not up to a standard that I even feel comfortable trying right now. The Rhodes and the interviewers, like all of that, like they're very famous. And because like they're in the same videos, so like I can look up other people and do fun voices. But I just do the ones that come to my mind in the moment too. The ones just feel right. Like I did, Golem not too long ago on another stream. Double China works good. China. We're going to build a wall on the defense, and Double China's going to pay for it. It's going to be incredible, folks. This playbook is going to be incredible. It's the best playbook. People say they've seen great playbooks, but ours, wow. Dropping back, way back. Back. You said, yeah, I have something in my love because he was once a booker and he was in a feud with a wrestler. Interesting. I would love it. Let's see. Here's the problem with this play. We're running into the same issue of like the deep outbreak and the throw. He's wide open and we're just missing because they're chugging along. And it's something that really worries me. It's like even when they get open, our quarterback doesn't deliver. That's me pressing pass lead in. I hit back step and I'm just going to press RB. And he's not in position. If I get back and then I press RB down, nope. If I get back and I press RB lead left, then he comes to a complete stop. I'm not pressing anything. He gets to his final step and he throws it. And then I wonder if here... Oh, I wanted to like be the user. Yeah, now he throws an interception like that. What? Where's the... I'm forgetting. Is it B button? B button is do this. Oh, I think the left click is like the player lock. He completed to Miller, and I don't even know if that's who he was throwing to. He can kind of complete it. That's not me throwing it. It's the back step. Throws it. He's a little off. But again, I believe the accuracy is a problem of them chugging the route out. Like, I think I could go like full accuracy and he's still going to miss his target. I think it's just a play that's just not going to work. Okay. But we're looking at them, and that's a lot of plays to cut. Flood slot option. 2-man under. You say that's the link, and it's also fitting. If you try to post a link, I think YouTube likes to shadow ban links. That's a problem. Give me some Google search terms or something to find it, and then I can copy and paste that. But YouTube likes to shadow ban links. So you're like, oh, here's a link that I posted. It won't show up. YouTube doesn't like it when you link to something off platform. And they even like, I'm not saying they suspended my channel, but they were like, you temporarily couldn't go live when I tried to like have links that went off platform. Like that's very much a thing. Okay, we've got comebacks and curl slot and curls and deep in and flood slot are all going to get cut. We know they can run stick. We know we can run slip screen. We're going to look at sprint out. Okay, there we go. So now I can take that you typed. I can control C that. I can open that up. Opening up the new tab right now. Control V. And what was it? Booker T's famous Hogan, we're coming for you, nigga! Famous line. By the way, for the censors, that's Nikka. So that's not a slur or anything, and it's actually what Booker T said. So, famous moment. The best one is the 2011 one. I'm going to check it out for sure. And we've got a high-low with RB and X. And it's the shot, and he takes it, and he actually completes it. So that's pretty decent. Let's get a second execution. Auto rollout. Computer throwing it. Hey, it works. Great. So we're keeping it. And we're going through the rest of these plays. I know Patrick C. came here. It's like, where's the I formation? I came here for I formation. You promised me I formation. Where's the I formation? We had to get through these, Patrick, so we could have more room in the playbook. It has a maximum number of plays that we're allowed. So we might as well like get these plays tested out so we know what to cut so we can make room for more I formation, right? So let's eat our vegetables so that we can have our dessert. Hand it off. See, look at that stupid shit. It drives me fucking crazy. It's wide open. It's ready to go, and they just jog it out and ruin the quarterback's accuracy. I think he would be there if he just run the goddamn route. Yeah, it's like he stops. Rah, rah, rah. You can hear the audio. Yeah, it just feels like they chug it out. Like, forget the flight of the navigator, the flight of this. Watch it full speed. It feels slow, doesn't it? Watch him running. Chug, 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 chug. Like, he would be there. This is like an animation thing. You can't tell me this is like player speed threshold thing. Fuck. Anyway, Michael says that he's fitting to head out and going to play some Roblox or something. If you have any questions, just whatever the channel. Something. Take care, man. Take care. Thank you, Michael. And I'm going to check out your pods. And I'm going to be commenting on them too, bro. I ain't going to be a hater, but I'm going to be... I'm going to give it to you, right? Let's go. If I got something to say, I'll almost say it. Good luck, man. I look forward to it. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. Shimishi Smashy and all these plays, yeah. If they roll it out like here on QB Sprint, like it's fine. But wow, man, it's a mess. 2-man under. Yeah, they always slow down on the brakes. They're always slowing down on the brakes. So remember, this is 3-step pump and throw. It auto pumps, boom. Then he finishes the drop back. Then he throws this. It's a good play. Like we've got good plays and we got trash plays. We might as well call the good plays, right? So that worked. Still eating our vegetables here. We've got to get SE cross. We're just going to play it against 2-man under. Remember, we got to get out here. We got to put Kirby Moore in motion, drop back, hit our back step, and then we launch the ball downfield. Hey, if we've got a ball launching pass... I love it. One where he'll actually take a shot. Southwick gets back to throw. He's looking. He takes a shot. He's going to hit the drive man. And Moore's got it. We're on the right hash mark. It's time to continue to move the chains here. Tightening the splits, dropping back. Southwick looking to throw. Hits the back foot. Takes another shot down the field. He gets swatted away. But you gotta love the fact that he'll take the shot right there. We're in wide trips. Time to get back in the huddle here. And we absolutely love what we're looking at here, folks. We're looking at halfback dive, halfback draw, vertical seams. There's nothing that we need to test out there. C spot we've already tested out. We're going to take a look at play action boot right. That's right, folks. Play action boot right. At least they have a double motion. It's not just a hard cut. So it looks like they should actually run these routes effectively. We're going to send Kirby Moore into a tight split. And we're just going to hand the ball off to the left. And oops, gotcha, bitch. It is a pass. He's rolling, and he gets it to the tight end, who picks up more than necessary to get the first down on first down. There's no reason to have second down if you can move the chains that effectively, folks. So what do the Boise State Broncos have in store in here? There's another running left. No, they've got us again, bitch. And now we have about an 8-9 yard pickup. We're going to have the ball on the right hash, and the Boise State Broncos are going to huddle up, take a look at another play at this time. It currently says that I have 2 viewers on the channel at the moment, and we know with play action wide receiver in that there's no chance in hell that he's going to catch that football. So we're going to have to take a look at another play. How about play action cross up? And we're going to set up with 2-man under. Kirby Moore is going to come over the formation. It's not exactly a scissors play, but it is of the same concept with the tight end and the X receiver. There is a high-low combination going deep with the RB button, and a nice little check down here with our traffic report to the letter B. And it is a handoff. No, wait, it's a gotcha, bitch. And a sack that we got away from. We're lucky that we're able to make something happen with Southwick off of the attempted sack that was failed heavily. But it's a troublesome that we do not have an open receiver at the end of the dropback and the play action fake. He doesn't know where he's going. And then he actually does, in fact, hit the tight end off the left-hand side. Again, currently says no viewers, maybe turned off by my dumbass voice that I'm using. But just trying to change up the attitude, the tone, the momentum, and the feel of the video. If you hate it, just tell me, Paul, it's fucking dumb. Don't do that ever again. But in the meantime, we're taking a shot down the sidelines. Let's go, baby. Let's frackin' go. And now we're going to hand it off here. And it's another play action fake. And Southwick is taking shots, baby. Taking shots against man coverage. We absolutely love the look. We're going to move on to another play. We're here in Y trips. And we absolutely love the feeling of that play action play. Cross up is a beautiful play. Unders is something we want to take a look at. We've already seen it in Go for Two, so not really. Play action verticals, it is self-explanatory. Wide receiver smash looks like it would be a fantastic play to try. We're going to go over here. Kirby Moore extending the space that he can go out. Because he's got a little rotation in the route, it might have an impact on the play. We definitely drop back. He's trying to fight the press. He's got nowhere to go with the football. Incredibly troublesome. The fact that you can have some plays that can beat man coverage and some plays that are just absolutely doing nothing. As a user, I'd just be pressing A, but I don't have that opportunity. What a delivered shot. As I said, I would just be dropping back, and I would be pressing A, pass leading it up, and just cutting him up like that. After all, we drop back, we hit our back foot, we press A, we pass lead up, throw it over the tight end, and it's just, or the tight end over the linebacker's head. We hit the back foot, we tap the ball, we press A, we pass lead up with the little lob, and we just hit it with consistency. And we have an interception because my timing was off right there. And he auto threw it before I had a chance to do anything. And just by pass leading up and tapping the A button, we've got ourselves a consistent completed pass here that they can't do anything about. But that's the difference with user control versus computer. We're going back to the computer auto throw. You can see what I would technically do as a user, but the point is to not be Mr. Money Play against the computer. And they throw those passes a little inaccurate. But the fact is we were able to hit a shot to RB to the sidelines, and he had a really nice throw and catch on one play. Southwick back to throw, looking. He escapes a little bit and throws it to Jay Ajayi, who has open space. Absolutely love the play here. So wide receiver smash is really good. We've got counter, we've got trail we're happy with, and then the Y option. And I thought, yeah, that's curl slot option, so let's try Y option. And we're going to look at two-man under. We're going to have Kirby Moore right here. Drop back to throw, looking. And again, it's the same problem. Those outbreaking routes are the problem. So this is an opportunity to quit practice, dump all the trash plays or plays that don't work for us, and then move on with our lives. What are you saving, game? Nothing happened. So, add remove plays.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get in here and we're gonna take out the trash plays. Take out the trash just like I took out Hulk Hogan. Just like I took out Hulk Hogan in WrestleMania 4. Oh yeah.
White trips. That does a number on my voice to try it though. Y option was trash. This was fine. This was fine. Fine. Stick it nod. Fine. This smash. The main problem was, again, what X is doing. It's like really unreliable. This was a good one. This sprint out, he was completing it. This play action, he was just missing the shot because of the way the angle is. He wasn't really attacking the post wheel. Cross-up was doing a really fine job. The boot was doing a really fine job. That was trash. That was trash. Double China. It was working. Deep in. That was trash. Curls was trash. Slot option curls was trash. Comebacks was trash. And now we have ourselves 7 and 14 make 21. That's divisible by 3. That is a very good combination. And we have 9 plays in the I formation that we can work with. This is exactly what we were looking for. No option pass, no mesh, no lead draw, no toss, no slip screens. No halfback choice. The blast is something we wanted. I don't think we wanted all fades. Do we really want all fades? I don't think we want all fades, right? Smoke on the water. Fake fullback to the halfback flip. Fullback dive. Fake that. That's the fullback dive that I'm truly interested in. Curls, no thanks. Corner strike, fine. We're looking at 15 and 16. That's 20. That's 31. Like, we need to at least cut one play. We're probably going to cut more. We have 6 plays that we can work with. Twins tight end. All right. So, zone weak is a play that we want. Not an auto motion play. Don't really care. That slant is fine. I think it still suffers from what A is doing and just having, like, running the out version and having it broken up. Weak ISO. Auto motion. Don't care. This could be better in the go for 2 goal line situation because of the formation that we're running. It could be an outbreaking one, though I'm not really confident in what A and B are doing. Triple option has got to be in the book, right? The post drive kind of play, not a lot of confidence in that. This tight end option variation is also interesting. The speed option, weak side, that's interesting. Is there anything we want to cut to save space? We know that route combination's not going to work. We know the toss isn't going to work. We've got a stretch. We know that we don't want the goal line fade. Yeah, the fullback dive and the halfback flip are fine. The counter weak is fine. Okay. Yeah, all that Macho Man Randy Savage and all that stuff. I need to drink some water. Killing my voice. Auto motion, play action, slide. Nope. Nope. Auto motion. Nope. Nope. Load option. I think we already have that. Okay. 17 plays. We either need to add 1 or cut 2 is really the idea here. I think we're going to save here. And now our goal is to just look for anything to remove. Oh, I'm so sorry to cough on camera like that, but we're looking for plays to cut. Wheel out, not an easy cut. Strong stretch, not yet. Rollout smash could be a good play. Power O and play action tight end out. I mean, not obviously. Yeah, that's an obvious cut. Not yet. ISO toss. Toss is an obvious cut. Lead draw is an obvious cut. I think flanker dig becomes an obvious cut. I'm okay with that play. With everything that I cut, do I care about anything else? The cop, the clown, the triple option. We've already got a slants play. And I don't want to run the fullback to the same place that the tight end is. That's an interesting variation, and that takes us to 78 plays. We can look at more plays later. Save the book. And get to it. And we're back on the practice field. Formation. Regular ass I formation. Okay, first play on the list. Stretch. Let's do a 4-3. 2-man under. Check what the tight end does. He double teams. We get the hits. Goes north and south. Those plays are working just fine. Get the double team. Get the block. Everything works fine. We've run it 3 times. Great. Next run play is ISO. Stack. 2-man under. Double team. Busted up for 5+ yards. Pretty self-explanatory. Don't need to practice it much more. It works. Doesn't have a big error. Power O. Stack. 2-man under. Hand it off. Follow the pullers. Get outside. Pick up yards. Classic running play. No big errors that I see. Okay. Next classic running play. Fullback dive. Weak side. We double team, and they just kind of ignore off the weak side. Like, is this a fake? What is it? And then we're asking the tight end to basically take the ball, and I kind of love having the number 2 tight end just take off unexpected by 45. How many times has 45 allowed that? How many times is 45 going to allow that to happen? I can English. ISO weak. Just testing the runs first. Double team, punch it, pick up 3 to 4 yards. Double team, punch it, hit. Follow the double team. Just not much here. I don't think we want to weak ISO in this situation. In this call, we're really fighting hard. But I think we want a weak ISO. I know we want a weak ISO whenever they're trying to overstack to the play side. So that's definitely a thing. Next basic run play to use. Fullback fake, halfback flip. Let's head it off right up the middle, and then he flips out, and he's also slowed down. He gets that little freeze animation, and we're not going to try to fix the freeze animation, but I'm just want to show it off to you real quick here. It's a pitch. There's something wrong with the pitch. That we get the freeze there. Right there is the freeze. And since that happens, We're going to move on. We know that that play is dead. Don't need to spend more time on it. Halfback blast. Instead of the ISO, is the blast better? Read the tackle's block. Read all of this. Let 85 punch it up the middle. Still not a lot of yards there, but again, the main point of the play is to attack when they're stacked strong. We can follow 77 to some degree. Maybe we just run straight into him. 32 is a problem. And those are some interesting tackles. And we move on with our lives. Testing the runs first. Counter. Do you have any problems? Hey, that's still 4 yards. Let 77 kick out and then follow through the hole. And that worked a lot better. Just let 77 kick out, follow behind 71. The hole was compacted. Try to run to 77. Try to run behind 71 by tackle. And trust that they're going to kick out and do their job. Let 78 pick that up. That's the way it's supposed to be run. No sense in keep going from there. Halfback misdirection. I think misdirection's a lot better as a flip play. Excuse me. I think it's a much better as a flip play. And the main reason there is it fakes like the strong side run and then it cuts it back without having the counter pull action. Follow behind 72, let 85 get a kick. So we're basically following through 77. Our eyes are on 77, our left guard. He makes the block. We're trying to run behind him. We're trying to trust that our kick out is going to get the kick out and then maybe have 85 through the hole. It's not as good of a run. I'm not going to waste your time on it. It's just not as strong. Halfback lead. That's a core play. We were asking which was a better version. I think the other one might be a little bit better. Watch 71's block, 85's block. Just run it up the middle. Run behind 71 and 85. To an extent, we're really just running behind 71. Alright, that's 3 times. That's enough. And now we're going to look at the more complicated runs. The end around is the next one on the list. And we get the kick out, and that's what's up, baby. We get the pulling guard. That's what's up. That's how we get 5 yards. I love it. That end around is sex. So the slam end around fake is what it's all about. Love it. Don't even need to run it 3 times. Denny says he's reminded of being a kid going from dribbling a basketball all summer to football in the fall. It always felt weird the first few times running with the ball. Absolutely. I don't even play baseball video games, but you want to add that to the nostalgia trip. Quick slants is a play I think we're going to cut. No, that is one that we kept. We didn't want the lion. We wanted the dragon. So, any other runs that we want to actually hit? I think after runs we want play action. There's triple option. I think triple option is you hold A and then you've got the pitch option. So, I think I did that well. How do I know, like, if he stands up is whenever I hand it off like that when he stands up, right? So I did that correctly. Like that. When he stands up is when I know that I've done it correctly. Like, I thought I hit A there. I'm not going to do it a bunch of times. It says everybody is traveling right now to me. Yeah, exactly. Like, what is the... I know the point of this triple option, but let's get it. Get it! Right? Thing is, I just don't think there's any value in the flip. I think the flip still has the problem with the freeze, right? Yeah, he comes to a stop. Even when he's doing this, he stops his momentum. Not a true freeze, but we're watching it in slow motion. Trying to be consistent on the stick. Right there, he freezes. Which, like, it defeats the entire purpose of the triple option. I thought I felt it before. There's something wrong with pitches. And pitches get stitches instead of patches. Which means triple option pass means it doesn't matter. Like, it's just a dead play. It says we have setup. Look at that. The play is set up. Let's go. The game still does that setup feature, huh? Let's see if we can actually see it be set up. Hands it off. And then a little check down, like, that's fine. Hey, it works. It's fine. It's good. It says the spin killed all his momentum. Need to catch that one on the other side. You're absolutely right, Denny. But we also saw the freeze of the animation. And I've seen the freeze before. Like, in the other times we were running it. Absolutely killed the entire play. What are our other play actions? We've got scissors. We might as well set the football. And if we're going to I formation it, let's do it maybe from the 35 or whatever. Because running the ball, I didn't care about where it was on the football field. But what I'm worried about here is what X is just going to, like, run it incorrectly and, like, kill it. Just like that. Exactly like that. Any of those hard in-breaking dig plays, whatever, have got to go in the trash. They just don't run them correctly. I think that's going to go across the board. Play action, scissors, corner strike, I'm worried is going to be a dead play. These are plays that the human can run because you can let him actually, like, you can hold on to the football long enough for him to finish his route. And speed back up. You can lead him where. But look at that trash. He's throwing where the guy is supposed to be, but the locomotion isn't there. I think the programming in the code says, hey, he's supposed to run this, and the ball is supposed to be thrown here. And the Madden 13, probably NCAA 13, locomotion, whatever engine they had, is like keeping him from like quickly getting to that point. And the programming just didn't line up. Pretty sure that's what it is. So all those plays, the cross in, the corner strike, all of it is just dead. Play action cane is just dead. Mid attack is probably just dead. Like if I go here, hit the drawback, he's doing it himself. What if I just hit the dropback myself? Again, more. Get in position. I drop back. I hold the stick. I wait. As a user, I was able to hit it. I drop back. Hitch, hitch. And the way I'm able to use the stick to lead the pass, I can complete it as a human. But as a computer, it struggles to complete it. But that tells me a whole lot of information about the plays that we have. So the triple option is dead. Several of those other plays are dead. Twins is a play that we wanted to look at. I think play action tight end out is less dead because he usually doesn't throw it to B. It might take him a while. Let's look at double slant. Let's look at two-man under. Ball is here. Drops back, 3-step drop, fires it out here. That's the problem with a lot of these 3-step drops. It's just the automatically throw to the trash part of the field and lose yards. Yeah, the quarterback is like, this is the lose yards play. Okay. Original play. What do we want? Swing left? Out left? No. Swing left? Same problem. He wants to check it to where we don't want to throw it. Like, if it's the lose 4 yards play, then get out of my playbook. Play action power O. See, they don't fake the actual power O. Now, the route combination is nice. He just doesn't throw the damn tight end. That's me. I push the button. Throw it. I pushed the button and elected him to office, and he pushed the button and he dropped the bomb. I did that, so I let go. Can you throw it? You throw it to the fullback, who's also playing tight end. Or the tight end who's also playing fullback. Wow, you can't run the play. Awesome. Denny's got a comment. He keeps taking on outside release on his slant. That's killing all the timing. Absolutely. The whole play is busted. But that's it. As we said, we're killing plays that just don't work. Not about adding money plays, right? Power O is set up because we've done the play action of the Power O. Right, yeah, okay, get it. X-Clown. And we drop back. And he throws a pick. Great. Did you want to throw an interception on this play? I hope you did. Well, we can complete it. We can throw a pick. We can drop back. We can look at the route. Nearly throwing a pick. He's running into that linebacker who's ruining his day. And he's not really doing anything. Got it. It's just another trash play. Flanker dig. Flanker, please. I don't think I need to see much more of this. Just all the messing up with A trying to drag across. Running into players. Getting sacked. Having no threat. Video game just messing up. I don't think we need to see any more of that. Pretty sure this Twins play is looking like an entire dead formation. The run play Power O is probably a good play. The ice was probably a good play. I haven't found a single pass I'm happy with. Wheel out. It's probably going to run into the same problem throwing to the flats. Just throwing into tight traffic here. We're not really attacking the wheel for B. It's taking them too long to run these routes down the field. Can we look at the instant replay? How long do you want to be going through your little motions, little Tiburon game? Like, he hits his back foot and we're ready to throw? Like, flanker, please, huh? He's barely in the wheel. He's not even close to the cut. They're going to take everything away from him and he's going to back foot it. Bye. Goodbye, play. So, no flanker dig, or the out, or the slant, or the power, or the wheel, or the clown. How about this short slants? Is he going to keep checking it down to Y? And then, yes, we've talked about the outside release. I think it's the corner that's forcing him to outside release. He's not getting driven down the line. And he still kind of wins right there. Like, the corner's not expecting him to cut a slant across his face, maybe. But the quarterback doesn't hit where he's supposed to. I don't know if B's release is literally part of his release rating. See, now he has an inside release. Maybe that's the first time he won the press and release. So, what's the matchup here? The matchup is number 2 versus number 6. So, depth chart. We can't. There's no slider for us to adjust here. But number 2's release rating. Where was the release rating? There's route running, catch in traffic, spectacular catch, all of that. Speed, strength, agility, acceleration, break, tackle, elusiveness, ball carrier vision, stiff arm, spin move, juke, catch, spectacular catch, catch in traffic, route running, bump, jump rating, throw power, throw accuracy, tackle power, finesse moves, block shedding. Oh, it's probably by press. Yeah, it's by press. For some reason, they've put it in the wrong spot. His release is an 85, which is solid. It's a very solid number. Okay, so since that's not the issue... his press is 83. It's probably just like, because it's on Heisman mode, we're probably losing several of those, and that was his first win. See, now he won again. But the quarterback isn't rewarding it. I'm willing to bet that that's what it is. We've got a tight 2-point advantage, but we're also on a Heisman. And I'm willing to bet that those were like losses on the release that you mentioned and you noticed, Denny. This is the inside release that we want. And even when we get what we want, the quarterback is like, I'd like to throw this route right here and not to the open guy. Yeah, it's a trash. You know, say the word. I'm trying not to say the word slider anymore. What, too much baseball? Yeah, I get it. I know what you mean. Slideritis. The play is set up. Chink. Is that what it was doing? It was making the noise like the play is set up. Oh, roll out smash. Roll out the weak side. And then get run down. Don't have anywhere to go with the football. And then try to avoid getting sacked. And the route combination just doesn't have much going for it. Trying to roll weak side. And you just have nothing to show for it every single time. Nothing to show for it. So the play just has no answers. Got it. Just losing the coin flip. Is that a Chad Henne? Yeah. Hey, to his credit, Chad Henne made it in the NFL. And to my knowledge, this guy didn't let alone start games. So... to his credit, he must be, by theory, better, right? So let's go Y-Cop, I'm sure, is a waste of our time. A lot of these plays are just a waste of our time. Obviously, the bubble screen is not what we want against that man coverage. Yes, the play is set up. Stop making that annoying noise. There, are you happy? We did the play. We ran the play. Yeah, now it's not making the noise anymore. Oh, I hate it. Is there a single pass play that we like? Not dig or out or double slant. Not power, not clown, not wheel. The bubble screen, we don't even have plays that fake with the bubble screen or do anything. There's just no reason for this formation to exist in our playbook. I can look to see if there's any other plays, but I hate to see, like, I-twins cut, but there's absolutely no point in it. I don't see a reason. You don't want just a formation full of runs. Right? We can be on the right hash here. Play action power O. Hand it off. Get it out. Move a chain, move a chain. Move a chain. Okay, the play action power O worked fine. Wide receiver flares is saving that for goal line. Tight end option. He's able to complete that, which was a big question mark. X slant. It's a question how he'll handle A. Stop it, you dumbass! You dumbass! Make him throw somewhere else. You're killing the plays, bro. Let's check the slants, but we tell the running back to delay release. That's not going to be enough to save it on twins, but if we call double slants, 2-man under, delay release, throw the ball away, great. Throwing the ball away. Even when we do it, it's just like, okay, this is trash. That was that slant, and then there was this slant. Okay, it's all trash. Even when it's not trash, it's trash. Okay, okay. Uh-huh. Wide receiver corner. Hey, it's completion. Are you telling me he can't throw the angle either? Oh my god, are you telling me we can't throw an angle route either? Bruh. Bruh. The setup plays were a neat idea, but not really executed well. Needed to be slightly more complex, more like the dynamic momentum in modern games. Yeah, I like the idea of the connected chained plays. I like the fact that you could have success with a play, and then it was considered setup. And the whole point to me is so that the play action, they'd actually make them bite. To me, that was the number one thing, is they would actually bite on a play action if you're running the ball well. So, or the fact that if you had enough play actions, but you weren't running the actual ball, and they were like, look, we're tired of all this play action, we're not going to bite. You know, we know that that's all they're running, and then you actually run the ball. And so they're not as aggressive up on the line of scrimmage, but it's just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Well, at least we're going to be able to cut twins as an entire formation, and we're going to be able to cut several plays from I formation, right? God, that was disappointing. I'm sorry that the videos are not always as sexy and as exciting, but this is part of the grind, as I've titled it before. Running plays in sequence should begin influencing defensive calls and reactions. Yes, exactly. But you don't want the computer or anyone to be like a zombie of sorts, if that makes any sense. But it's a give and take for sure. And then the other games actually had the word chain, like they had chain links, or not the word, but they had chain links showing how the plays were linked for the casual player. So I really liked that, like as a visual nod to the linked plays. Oh, let's go. Add or remove the entire formation. Empty, flex bone, goal line, I form. And twins. They're one plays I like, but there's just not a single pass that we enjoyed. It was just a bunch of trash. I form normal. We didn't practice it, but whatever. The corner strike had to go out. That had to leave. The end around surprisingly worked really well. But the halfback flip was not something good. And I like the weak dive anyway. That's much better. We'll see if it's any good, though these angle routes apparently don't work. Apparently we can't throw the angles. We could try angles, but I mean, there's usually two sides to it, but in that case there were three. Triple option and triple option pass. The route by X doesn't work. Always throws to the wrong player. Those plays needed to die. We didn't even try them, but I'm willing to. We'll probably have a problem with A, and the fact that I've got two guys rolling like that. No, it's not going to work. X isn't going to get open, or not going to get the ball even when he's open. So 4 and 3 is 7. So 2 plays we got to cut, or 1 play we have to add. 13 runs and 4 passes. Ugh. Because the in around and the dive and the flare isn't exactly the best play. We might have to cut 2 runs just because we're getting repetitive. I think blast is going to work a lot better than the weak ISO. Whatever it's called. That's 16. Load option. I don't think we want that play. I think we're good enough. Yeah. I think that's good enough. And then add remove plays here. Check the comments section. It says, no zombies, but if I burn the opponent's cover 3 with enough seam routes, you should see a concentrated effort to run more 2, 4, 6 or man. Something to bump the opponents off their game plan. Absolutely agree with you, Denny. Absolutely agree with you. And to some extent, I have seen some adaptive AI going back as far as at least Madden 9, Madden 10, where they actually do start to adjust to try to make certain calls against you. But they were adjusting more to like the scrambling quarterback and some things. And you could actually gamify that a little bit. Like you could scramble the quarterback enough that when you know, like as long as you're not just being brain dead about it, that you could get them to come up to try to stop the quarterback, they would, and you just throw over the top of them. And you just start beating them. But that's like actual real life regular football. Is they're so tired of the scrambling quarterback that they're trying other things to take it away. And then you like the scrambling quarterback is not brain dead and he actually starts hitting those routes, you know. Oh, what else? We needed not shotgun. We needed I formation with the tight twin tight ends. How many gun formations do we have? Oh my god. There it is. Okay, the zone weak. The slant was trash. No, this was fine because he was actually throwing into A and X. At least at the moment from what I remember. We know triple option is shit. This was fine. This is a weak side option, which I'm fine with. It doesn't really fake the power O, but still a good passing combination. Don't really want to go load strong side. And then the flip was trash. And now we're at 6 and 8, which is basically 10 and 4, 14. Is there 1 play we want to add or 2 plays we want to take away? Regular weak ISO versus zone weak. I think that's just 1 play we want to take away. Yeah. This is the one where they couldn't throw it to the angle. So 7 and 5 is 12. So that's divisible by 3 and works well for me. Okay, I'm going to save that and check the comments again. Okay, same thing. It's all good. And more plays. So pistol's not part of that organization that we're looking for, and then all these gun looking formations are not what we're looking for. Strong eye normal. Okay, that's the last of the guns. Strong eye normal. Okay. Now we've got 341 plays, like, versus 370. So we got like 37 plays that we can add because cutting an entire formation makes it a big deal. Okay, don't really like that play. Let's just go through close. It only has one run in the counter. I don't like it, so those are all no's. Apparently we can't run this angle route, but we can still double check it. Just another pass that we already have, but whatever. Fades, it's worth a shot. No, not auto motion. I'm getting so tired of these bad slants. We know that's not going to work. I'm not going to waste time on something we know isn't going to work at all. That's got the clear out. Play action pound draw pass. I just want to see what that actually is. The comebacks off the post. Faking the fullback I think is fine. It's not a triple option. I don't want the pitch. This pitch man usually is like okay. Auto motion, toss. Let's get rid of the toss. The stretch. We usually want the off tackle more. Like that. Lead draw. No, we're not drawing from running formations. The dive is fine. The blast is fine. We've got off tackle, blast, and stretch. We're going to find out which ones are the best. We don't want auto motion. I still like fullback screens. Fullback dive. No auto motion. This play probably has double problems. Not just X isn't going to get the ball, but RB is probably going to mess up. A is probably going to mess up. This is probably a trash play that doesn't work. We can see if the end around works. The double goes as a waste of our time. The pumping goes as a waste of our time. The counter weak could be good. All curls, get out of my face, and that get out of my face. 18 is divisible by 3, and we're happy with that. Strong eye tight. Left hash mark. And slants. I'm pretty sure we know what's going to happen there. Power O is fine. Play action slide. Play action, power O. Fake to the fullback and do something. Off tackle. Get rid of the sweep. There's a dive, there's a fullback dive, there's an angle that's probably not going to work, and who are we fooling, but whatever. And counter weak. 5 and 5 is 10. We either cut a play or we add 2 plays, and there's only 2 plays here, so I think we want to cut a play. Right, I'm going to be honest, probably want to cut a play. And it's just 5 and 5, so probably cutting a pass, but it could be a run. Let's look at our runs again. We've got the power O and the off tackle. We've got the inside, and we've got the dive. Who are we fooling with this dive? Let's be honest. Who are we actually fooling? It can be a good inside run if they're leaving a gap open. It could be an inside run if the gap is open. I worry that this is just a play, or one of those plays is going to be really bad. And so, of the passes, the crosses seem fine. Seems fine in theory. I don't like the 3 wide receiver route combination. That's probably going to have to do it for us. Okay, weak eye. So we might as well check the plays that we don't like. Oh, well, we've got plenty of plays to go through, so we can go at one at a time. I could use this and see. I doubt A is going to give me the route I want, but we can try it. Y over fly sweep. Y is the tight end is over, and it's the fly sweep. So we're willing to try it. I think we want to be on the right hash for that. Because we can't move the X receiver. So the Y over dive and the fly sweep. I mean, it's a gimme run. But it's also like some good old classic football. Like I over is basically switching the strong to the left-hand side. So you just want to be on the right hash anyway. It just looks like strong flip, right? And then he goes in motion. X post, I just don't like the combinations. We don't want tosses. We know what that's going to do. If we're on the left hash, we know what that's going to do. I think stretch is not a good play. I'd rather be off tackle. We just know how some of these plays are trash. If we're on the left hash, I could see the value in that one. See if he flares it out to the fullback or not. I don't want the auto motion power O. I don't want the tight. We can see how that goes. Play action F slide. Don't like it. Boot left seems fine. It's already auto tight. To me, I don't mind if it's auto tight because we just want to move the guy in tight anyway. I think I would rather have that than the full-on stretch. I don't want slip screen from a running formation. Didn't want that. See, this is another good one. There's like the zone read, the lead, whatever. The gut, I don't want draw. It says fly sweep. But the Y is like super over. That's going to be interesting to look at. The fullback dive. So these are two different variants of that like sweep action. That's interesting. Double post is a waste of my time. The curls is a waste of my time. The counter F can be interesting. The comebacks is a waste. But 15 is divisible by 3, so it works. Weak twin I. Because it's the fullback, I have more faith in it. Could try it. We know that's not going to work. Auto motion, get out of here. Don't want double posts. The waggle, the play action weak side waggle. Could be something, doubt it. There's the auto motion, get rid of it. This boot slide looks dumb. This boot looks a lot better. Get out of here, just a regular handoff, inside weak, inside there. Same play repeated. Halfback dive, auto motion, don't care. Do that, do that. Okay, 4 and 5 is 9, divisible by 3 is a good amount. And them's the breaks. Those are the I formation plays that we promised in the title of this video. So now it's time to practice them. And we could probably save pistol and or gun for another time. And then we can also practice expanding the playbook as another objective beyond that. No, we don't want Oregon. We want Oregon as the opponent. What am I thinking? Du Bois's in the States. Let's go. I'm going to start taking my nice headphones from work home with me. I've got cheap, like, little podcast listening to headphones. Like, cheap little fall asleep headphones. Like, if I roll over or whatever, they break. I got these cheap headphones. I want to get my nice ones, bring them home. Now that I know that I can hook it up with my laptop instead of having to play the TV volume. It's starting to hurt my left ear. Okay. By formation. Alright, well, we wanted other things, strong and so forth. Sure, let's go with weak. Okay, weak. We're going to start with runs. Counter F, by formation, 4-3 stack, 2-man under. Put the ball here on the left hash. Put the ball here somewhere on the 40-yard line. Put Kirby in motion. Doesn't really matter about putting Kirby in motion. Just save the time. Try to run behind 71. The main goal here, I still believe, is to run behind 71 and let 77 be the kick out. That's the problem here. We're just not getting much of anything. The play is like working. 71 is getting stonewalled instead of a push. The kick out is here, right? But with the kick out, we don't actually have like a gap, and 85 is lost. And it's all because 71 is losing, right? Like, it's very easy as a human to be like, I'm going to run all the way out here. But I kind of like to run the play as it's actually drawn up. Like that. That's what's up. That was the play working really well. Let's go back into it here. Kicked out. 71 got his block. 77 got his block. Following 85 through the hole. 71, you got to finish your job so we can get down the field. You did your job as a defense and you got us. You got to finish your job, 71. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to keep in the playbook. It's just the fact that they're beating us. Not going to bore you with the same plays over and over again. That was like 4 or 5 times. We are done. So, halfback lead should be obvious. Yep, it is. We don't need to run it more than once. Gut should be fine. It's this flyover sweep stuff that we can set up. The fullback dive. Yeah, he's taking off down the field. This fullback dive is dangerous. When we got a tight end playing fullback, it's dangerous. Misdirection is like already lined up tight, but I don't mind that because I'm going to put him tight anyway. So we're going to run to the left and actually gotcha, and then we're going off tackle. Nice. Nice defense. So sometimes it's defended well, sometimes it's blocked up well. Don't need to keep running the same play over and over too many times. Halfback zone read. We want to see what we like for these edge runs. The double team and just go after it. He splits. He ruins the play. It's good. It can be defended. It can be run well. That's enough. Boom, 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 boom. I guess now it's time to do those sweeps, right? So where do we start with them? No, you know what? We'll do the sweeps in a little bit. We'll do the play actions now. We're just going to stay on this hash. Play actions, and let's get the quick slant since it's right here on the first page. He drops back, he looks, he fires a slant. He's not throwing it way behind the line of scrimmage to the Y button. The Y button is getting back to the line of scrimmage. He drops back, he's throwing it here. That's the big thing. It's not that slants are dead, but we just don't want him throwing like 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage to the halfback. So some of these slants can be just fine, and some of them not so much. Play action boot. Come on. Come on. Line up. All right. And snap the ball. He rolls out. He looks. He fires. He needs to be a little bit more accurate. I do think I'm going to put one more accuracy on the quarterback. He's still throwing behind guys with his 90 accuracy. If you're Division I college football 90 accuracy, you got to be a bit better than that. And it's like, well, you've got it over 50%, Paul. I don't care where I have it. I care about what the performance is on the field. I have the computer at 75. We probably need to be at 75 as well because it's also our guy as a computer. But we're willing to have it as low as possible to stay realistic, right? 90 accuracy for me for a Division I college football team that tries to be ranked in the top 20 means he needs a level of accuracy. He doesn't need to be Peyton Manning, but come on. And there's that Chad Henne play. Okay, we've run it 3 or 4 times. It's fine. It works. What's the setup play? Halfback gut. Let's run the halfback gut to make them happy. Hello, Amor. A wonderful, beautiful, and amazing wife is coming to say hi. You have a coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Of course you have coffee. You have milk? It's good, huh? Oh, yeah, there we go.
Mom said that the people of Pueblo asked for you,
Of which place?
Pueblo, where you got the charcoal chicken from.
Oh, from across the place? Yeah.
Today, Mom didn't cook. She only went to get
Yeah,
chicken.
it's been like a couple weeks that I haven't been to their place, and they're like, how am I doing?
Auntie went there and she told me that they have been asking for you.
Like
What's up
2
with you?
times?
They are worried.
Once
No,
or
one
twice?
time, one time.
Yeah?
Today.
Yeah.
They haven't seen-
Yeah, first time I became a regular, and then I haven't been there for a few weeks, huh? They have every reason to be worried. First I was a regular. Actually, it doesn't sound like a bad idea for tomorrow. It's not the best idea, but it's not a bad idea.
I'm hungry right now. I'm having coffee.
Right now, right now. That's what you're implying. You want me to go there now? No. Yeah, okay, yeah. I might get these plays done and go get food, huh? And you're like, oh, they miss you. Oh, we're gonna go shopping. Oh, you're telling mom the whole drama, huh? Telling your mom the whole drama, huh? This is a shit play. Hey, I'm giving it a try. I'm watching it while it's happening. As soon as she told me the whole story, she's like, oh, Paul said. I'm like, oh, God. Yeah. Play action fullback wheel. I gave that other play multiple chances. It just was always trash. Oh, wow, he went full Chad Henne there, huh? And hand it off. And go full Chad Henne. Okay. Well, we're going full Chad Henne, so we know all those answers to those questions. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 plays. And we already know that we're happy with quick slants and all that. The boot left is pretty good. The boot, the play action F slide has not been good. The fullback wheel has not been good. That's 2 plays we're going to cut. We might cut Y option. Says I often set QB accuracy to 65. Seem to keep the basement from being Henne bad. Yeah, it's become the standard. Sorry to knock on the man, but yeah, that's kind of the idea, right? Maybe 65 is right. Like, I'm willing to listen to it, Denny. I wonder if 65 is going to save the end-breaking routes. Because you said it, I just don't want throwing, like, lasers all over the place with, like, bad quarterbacks, if that makes sense. If going 65 can save those drag routes or those dig routes or whatever, like, fine. But I don't think it's an accuracy issue. Or even if accuracy fixes it and he throws these, like, perfect passes that make up for it, it's like, we shouldn't have to do that. He could have thrown to X. You think you can throw it to X next time? Yeah, that didn't work, didn't he? Yeah, let's get the play called. Standard pass. Flood. Stack. 2 men under. Yeah, the 65 accuracy... Because I don't think it's an accuracy issue. It's the chugging, the slowing down. He's throwing it to where the guy is supposed to be if he runs the route. And he said, but that was in Madden, and I see that doesn't perfectly translate every time. Yeah, I get that. I said, oh my god, that didn't help. Or like, there's so many ways to read your comment, didn't he? Like, oh my god, that didn't help. Oh my god, that didn't help. Like, oh my god, that didn't help. Like, there's so many ways to read it, more than I just did. But like, oh my god, this is my surprise face. I can't believe that didn't help. Like, oh no, what a shock, right? Like, oh my god, cranking it up didn't help either. Yeah, because I think he's throwing good passes. I just think that the 55 is going to help him not throw behind a receiver that he's targeting, that he doesn't want to throw behind. So let's go back to formation. My wife clearly wants me to buy unhealthy dinner. And I'm going to oblige because I'm a piece of shit like that. And I'll go to the chicken restaurant. It's almost 8. I don't think they're going to close that late. They can have like a few minutes. They're not going to close at least till 9 or later, right? See, for some reason he can complete the option routes, but he struggles against like the normal ones. Maybe it's because the time he gives them the time to continue developing that route is drop back. See, there he missed it, so it's like a give and take. Like, he completed the first one, and now he's missed every single one after that. And then he completes that one. It's really weird. It's really weird. Like, that one was just dropped. Maybe that 55 is helping a little bit, but we saw 65 didn't make a difference. Oh my god. Fly sweep. So the idea is, even though the weak eye, it's the over. So it looks like he's in the slot. And then it's like, we're going to go over here. Now that's right, because it is legal in college football to not have to have all the receivers on one side of the field. I hate that about college football. But it allows us to do something that we can't do in Madden, right? Which is not have a wide receiver on the right-hand side. We just read the block of the tackle. And we might get a few yards. We might get more yards. We might get fewer yards. I don't like the fact that these are all like 2-3 yard runs. Finally, I complain about it, and now we get the yards. Great. Love it. Against weaker teams, we can probably get something going. But that was the fly sweep. And then there's the dive fake sweep. And then there's the Y over drive. I think that's the regular handoff. So we're just worried about... Not worried about... We want to practice the Y over versions. Y over fly sweep. There we go. I was hoping it would help a little, but it almost looked like it got worse at 65. Yeah. Yeah, I do like it. I like these fly sweeps. Like, they're not money plays. But when you get that kick out by the tackle, like that kick out, that's so much tighter. It's beautiful. Okay, how quickly can we get through this? Was there anything we wanted to cut? Not really. I think we've already solved it, and we like the runs, right? We've got a slant and a boot, an F sweep. That was one that we wanted to cut. A fullback wheel we wanted to cut. So we're cutting the passes and just having runs? Like, oh, God. What are we doing then? We're just having boot and quick slants? What the fuck kind of offense is this? Right? Like, ugh. I'll probably cut that off camera. Ugh. Strong eye normal. Play action pound draw pass is a play I wanted to see. It works. It's just a regular play action. I don't know why they call the word draw. He doesn't drop back like a draw, like, and then fake the draw. He just turns around. Normally I want to be on the left hash. I don't want to tighten the split and snap it. And it's the same problem. I think we know what's going on here. Looks like we lost Denny. Yeah, it looks like the same problems are creeping up, cropped up. We know what's going on. F angle looks like it's going to be trash. Yep, it's trash. Alright, need to go to bed. Early voting and work await tomorrow. Very good. Great content as always, bro. Looking forward to next episode. Thank you, Denny. It's always great to have you and everyone on this channel. And you know the hard work that we're putting in. I'm going to continue putting in hard work, and I'm going to get dinner done. Go vote. Get your stuff done. I know it's going to be like Super Tuesday and all that stuff. Vote your conscience. Best of luck. If you're really in Pennsylvania, I know you said like where you were from, and I don't think it's Pennsylvania. I think you said something about like Virginia area, or you got West Virginia games or whatever. I remember some of the things you told me. But regardless of the fact, congratulations. Be safe. And as the meme is, vote early, vote often, right? Obviously, don't break voting laws. I do not encourage that. Anyone that's watching this video or the AI listening to it, I'm not encouraging laws. It's a joke based on American culture. But yeah, I'm gonna like finish this up and get dinner too myself. And some of it I can finish off camera. I can start doing pistol and gun on camera next time. I can cut the plays I want to cut. And it's probably good for me to call it a day as well, because we're getting close to that 2-hour mark anyway. It's been great, and I might go online live on Saturday night. No, I might go online after dinner.